What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. Starting off today's videos, we're hopping into Death of the Silver Surfer. With the Fantastic Four movie just on the horizon, of course, we're gonna start getting little tidbits here from the comics. Last week, we covered The Thing. Today, we're getting a brand new story of the Silver Surfer. Norrin has returned to Earth. He's returned to defend a war-ravaged Earth. And in doing what he can to stop the conflict, this puts a significant target on his back. While the Silver Surfer tries to save the world, the BOA is coming for him. And with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, our story picks us up with Jose Kruger Santos. This soldier is bleeding out on the ground. With the faintest whisper, he cries out for help. He pleads. He begs because he doesn't want to die. And while he looks to the heavens, that's when the Silver Surfer shows up. And the man looking at Silver Surfer, he tells him that I had to, that he was going to kill me. Silver Surfer, he understands this idea. His hands are just as dirty, pledging himself to serve Galactus. He has taken hundreds of planets, watched them consumed, the life forces of billions gone in an instant. But even when he was free, he still bore witness. Relentless life, unstoppable death every instant, an infinite number of times. So many voices crying out for mercy. But even with the power cosmic, he cannot stop the eternal cycle. The truth is, nothing can stop it. He tells the man, though I may not be able to do such feats, right now, right here, I am with you. As the Silver Surfer flies away and we see a broader perspective of what is going on, we are at day 234 of the Third Santo-Marcan War. This civil war that has broken out yet again. But today this war ends with the Silver Surfer hitting the battlefield. Today is day 1 of the ceasefire. This is what hops us over to the BOA, Bureau of Alien Neutralization. We pick up at the headquarters and we have a young Kelly Coe. Right now, she's being sent out on a mission. She's headed for Iowa. A giant arachnid-type spider alien monster comes out of the woodworks. It begins to terrorize this town, attack all of the people. That's where Kelly comes into play, fully armored up, ready to take this thing on. There is no hesitation in her step. She moves with a quickness, and she guts this thing right open. We're getting a small inclination of what the BOA is doing, how their guys operate, and what their main objectives are. Neutralizing any alien threat that arrives on Earth. This is what picks us up with Reed Richards and Johnny. They are looking at the aftermath of the war, the one that Silver Surfer had stopped. And they're wondering, what the hell did the Silver Surfer do? At first glance, it looks like he did the right thing. He destroyed the armed forces of a United States ally. He did so to end the war so that everyone could just go home. A war that everybody said they wanted to end. And he did so without killing a single person. He dismantled every offensive weapon on the battlefields. Johnny has to ask, if that's the right thing, why didn't we do it? And the truth is, Reed Richards goes on to explain, they just can't. That would be seen as Americans intervening. It would be one giant fiasco. But Reed is concerned because while Silver Surfer did the right thing, he's concerned that there might be consequences. And Reed was right. This is what takes us over to Eagle Star Skydream Platform 33. Kelly is getting new orders. Those orders, Silver Surfer. Now, Kelly was the top of her SHIELD class, most decorated sword agent of the decade, and so far, the greatest band agent in agency history. This lady doesn't mess around. She lets her know, like, Eagle Star's going places. We need to grow. We need to expand. The director has been trying to figure out what's the best group that they could exploit. Obviously, it's not the superheroes. You can't go after mutants. Supernatural weirdos are just a little little bit too weird. But aliens are free game. Aliens are their sweet spot. Tremendous untapped power. That's why he bought Ban. This is also why the director is sending Kelly after the Silver Surfer. As we pick up later, we have the Surfer making his way over the ocean. As he does so, he hears a crying out. Kelly Ko is yelling, saying that she works for Ban, and the company has just been taken over by a maniac from Eagle Star, trying to give him warning, trying to let him know what's going on. And while Surfer says that's rather interesting, it mostly looked like you were coming for me. Blasting her down to the ground, the Surfer goes over, telling her that it's gonna be alright, that I'm with you. This is when Kelly pulls out a pistol, some kind of specialty rounds that are able to pierce through him. The Silver Surfer looks up at her, and he's gotta ask why. Why would you do this? And while she would say it's her job, he knows that there's something more, as she puts more rounds into the Silver Surfer. They both know that that weapon can't kill him, but he does begin to lose control. He tells Kelly that you need to run, but she doesn't listen. And with that, we see the energy explosion. It blasts Kelly back, knocks her unconscious, and before she completely passes out, Silver Surfer standing before her saying that it's alright, I am with you. And when Kelly comes to, she picks up at her home. Silver Surfer is talking to her mom. Now, obviously, she's freaking out, but her mom's like, chill out. This guy just saved your life. Stop being ridiculous. And the Surfer even apologizes. Apologizes for everything, apologizes for troubling her. Now, Kelly's trying to figure out how the heck Surfer got into headquarters. But according to the director, everything went as planned. All except the part where Silver Surfer got away. Supposedly, they have a plan for this. The plan is Scar, son of Hulk. This is her new target. Kelly, obviously, she's a little ticked off. She was supposed to be going after the Surfer, but after her failure, they're sending her after somebody else. But that's all gonna come in good time. Right now, they're collecting the bait to bring the Surfer to them. This is when we are taken out to space, and we see the dead body of Galactus. That is where this issue will end. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Definitely not a bad start to this story. Now, we all knew off rip that Kelly wasn't going to be able to put down the Silver Surfer. Not with a freaking pistol and a wannabe Iron Man suit. You're going to get slapped around all freaking day. But it looks like they have some tricks up their sleeve. The BOA, BAN, however you want to say it. Just another acronym organization hell-bent on taking down anybody that is not human. It is absolutely insane that they're targeting heavy hitters right off rip. Like, you're not going for small-time aliens, you're going for the best of the best, the indestructible. But I think it's kind of them trying to send a message as well. Like, if we can take down Silver Surfer, if we can take down Scar, we can take down anybody. And that kind of message could be terrifying. But this message could also get the attention of the Avengers, of mutants. Companies like this can only operate so long with impunity before the heroes decide it's time to shut them down. All in all, I am very excited to see where this little mini-series is going to take us. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that has been going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything going on with Marvel Comics. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.